So we should be live now. If you're not watching this live, still welcome. Just gonna wait for some people to come in first. Before we start, we're starting this a little bit later. I'll explain why in a minute. So yeah, just gonna wait for everyone to, get in the stream. So we've still got the budgies in the room. So yeah, maybe we should try to pick up a full cuttlefish. But anyway, hello Kate, welcome to the stream. We're doing this a little bit later, as I've said. I'll tell everyone why in a minute. So, if anyone has any questions, feel free to leave them in chat. You've been waiting for a notification that I was live. I normally do about 3 o'clock. It's about almost 4:30 now where I am. But I've been doing something. Yeah, my subscribers have gone up again. So that's good, I guess. If anyone watching can leave a like on the stream, that would be great as well. You've been busy with videos past week, haven't you? I've done some more tests. I've got my last one next week. I think it's next week, and then after next week I've got a week off school, so got more time. I was going to film 2 videos today, but haven't had chance, and I've been very busy. I've got one video that just needs editing. It's got some voiceovers to do, so that's going to take a bit longer and everything, but hopefully I can get that done for tomorrow or Wednesday. But the schedules will be getting back on. Do I grow elderberry trees? We just sort of have them popping up in the hedgerows. Anyway, so it sort of grows a weed, but then they look nice. I know they stink when you mow like a sapling down or something, but yeah, they just grow amongst the hedges, and the berries are great for the birds, I guess. So they always tend to rot after they get quite big, so you never see a really old one. School over for the term? No, not like we break up from school for a long period and then go back in like a new year, but we're just off for a week, so it's like half term, because this was like a short half term before. But they won't just do well for you. Yeah, ours just spread. Hello Nick. I'm a bit later. In fact, I'll tell you why now. If I can pull it up 1 second. So I'll give you some backstory. So I was on my hello Tracy. I'm just saying why this stream's a bit later, because I've been busy for the last hour or so. So I was on the way back from the allotment at my mum and granddad's, and near where I live, people always dumping stuff. It's not like fly tipping. People they're just done with something and then chuck it in the lake or the river or the brook, or in the nettles or in a pond, for this example. But I came across, there's loads of bikes. You probably can't tell where this is going. There's bikes every day are dumped. Sorry about the budgets again. So I always see them, and I always regret not getting them. Someone else always nicks them, but this is what I found. It's a little BMX. As you can see, it's got all algae all over it. I don't know if you can see where the mouse is. The bearing, it's that bad that it gives you a headache just listening to it. The cog here, where the chain goes round, it's not like a proper BMX, it's like a kid's version. It's quite big, so like it's not like a proper BMX. It's got like 24-inch wheels. It's got no grips. It's got a aftermarket seat which is rotten. Tyres are completely bald. It's literally nothing. It's been underwater probably, you know. It's got second-hand stickers on it from like a second-hand shop. I don't think someone stole it and dumped it, because it's not really worth stealing. I think what's happened is someone has done with it, because it's just, you know, worn out, and they've just dumped it because they can't get rid of it. So if I bring myself back, wrong one, there we go. So yeah, that's my find of the day. We'll see what we can do with it. Hello, Soul Yates. Bike looks usable, even if a bit older. I'll see what I can do with it. So people always dump, you know, middle of the range mountain bikes all the time, but yeah, this is nothing. I might get it running, just take everything to bits, just spokes, take them all out, you know, scrape it all down, put it back together with lots of oil and grease, and it's ready to go. New grips, new seat. But if I find another bike, I will do that with, if I find another bike. But this bike, I might make a wheelbarrow out of like the wheels, or like a plant trolley or something like that, because it's got like nice 24-inch wheels. If you get the bike running again when I paint it, it's a bit rusted, but I'm not spending any money on it. I don't think it's not worth it. Do I have birds? Yes, they are tweeting in the background. I'll open the door if they'll come out. Everything's shut up anyway. So yeah, a wheelbarrow would be a nice thing to do with it. It's just drying outside now. I've took 1 second. I don't know if you can just see here where my mouse is, there's like a little plastic guard, and there's a metal bracket with that attaches to the frame, and that was stopping the cog from going around. So I've undone that, and that's pretty much it, and took some of the algae off. But yeah, it's probably full of insects and everything, but we'll see what we can do with it. It's just rotten, but you know, it's only surface rust. It's not rust to the point where you can poke your finger through it, but you'd have it to run. It's so glad it was able to catch you. So alright then, bye Soul Yates. I can't pronounce anyone's name, I'm sorry. Thank you for stopping by. Interesting idea to make it into a wheelbarrow. Yes, or like a plant trolley or something like that. But because I'm struggling to get materials for stuff, probably it probably wouldn't be easier to do that. I'll probably get the bike running, but then if I find another one, I can. I will definitely make it into a wheelbarrow. Was the bike tossed in the waterway? Why so much algae? It's just like it's like on the bank of like a brook thing, like a river. There's always people chucking them in the lakes and everything, but hopefully we'll get it running. Tyres are completely bald, so it's obviously had its life, but even, you know, like if the valve where you pump it up from, how that sticks out the wheel, it's bent a little bit, and normally if you let the tyre down and you just like pull the tyre, push the tyre and pull the spokes, the wheel, you know, it shoves it into position, but even the inner tube's like, it's that much water probably in there, it's not freeing up. That explains the algae. Yes, it was. It had even more algae on that I shook it. Because I came back and I was like, should I get it? And I was just like, stuff it, we'll see what I can make of it. There's loads of better bikes that are thrown, but yeah. Because even like, it's £2 worth of scrap when you think about it, and I could make something out of it. So it's not gonna go to waste. I think the seat's gotta go in the bin, and that's it. Because I think there's like a hard seat on it, and then the foams come off from original, and someone's put like a new foam thing over, and that's just rotted. Put it like this: if someone stole it and chucked it, it's been stolen for a while or been lost for a while. That explains why my hands are quite dirty, but yeah, let it dry, give it a wire brush tonight and see what we can do. It's got no grips or anything on. The brakes are seized because it's got like this spinny thing on it, so you can turn the handlebars all the way around. It's supposed to be a gardening channel, and we're talking about a bike that was found in some nettles. But anyway, if there's any gardening questions or anything someone wants to ask each other or whatever, feel free to ask. Maybe this. So yeah, my hands are quite dirty, so I think after this video I'm gonna try and sort the wheels out, pump tyres up, see if it's got a puncture, ride it down the street with jam brakes. I think it's gonna need all shoving through. Hello, Ben. Noise, and even noiser. So if you could leave a like, thank you to everyone who has liked this stream, very much appreciated. We've got 7 likes and 7 watching. Pineapple, are you saying my head looks like a pineapple, Ben? Just because I had a dodgy haircut. Have you been potting up anything else since your brassicas? I was meant to pot up my tomatoes today, but I wanted to do a video on it, and a video on like how to grow like tons of mint, like the herb. But anyway, you know, when it's dark and overcast, Cameron don't pick it up as well. Hello, Laura. Random emojis. So yeah, this bike, I just think if you've got any ideas what I could do with it, that would be great. So I'll show you Ben this bike that I found. Ben, don't say where school is or anything, but anyway, Ben, this is just for Ben. Ben, near our school there's that river and they don't tell no one, you know. But anyway, near our school is that river, isn't they? And there's like old nettles on the side of that river, and I found this bike on the bank, so I'm gonna do it up and see what we can make out of it. So you'll be right back, Kate. Thank you. So what else was I going to talk about? I forget everything. I literally just press start streaming and then see what I can talk about. I didn't plan anything. I probably should do. We've got 8 people watching. So yeah, the bike, that's why the stream's later, because I had to get doing stuff. Yes, I'm doing good, thank you. What are you got any plans for next week? I think I'll just go to start clearing the allotment a bit more, so all the weeds are coming up where we haven't mulched, so we need to get clearing. Gotta put the hazel bean poles in. I've pulled them out today, but I think they're a bit too long. They're about 14 foot tall, so I think they need cutting down, probably in half, or just cut the ends off. I don't know. Thank you to everyone who's left a like on the stream. Just had the elderberry guy in their video. What do you mean, the elderberry guy? If your picture was larger in your live streaming, yes, I think it's just shrunk a bit. I think that's a little bit better there. Like that. I need to sort my live stream background and everything out. But you see, if I have it massive, it's not a great picture, and when it's not a great picture, I don't know if it's just me or it makes me look like my eyes are like wonky. So I think that's better, that picture. Let's just get trigger out. Greg. No, he don't want to come out, I don't think. Normally, sometimes he'd jump on you and start running out. A guy who specialises in elderberries. Oh, that's cool. I think I saw someone on like a Gardener's World on TV. Someone that was growing different varieties. It was quite interesting. Sorry if there's like a moment of silence. That's just me reading the chat and that. So good. I tell you what, Kate, if you're struggling with elderberries, I'd just say get all the berries and just shove them in a pot of compost, just like a centimetre under. Just chuck them in, and they start sprouting. Just get the whole thing and just lob it in a hedgerow, and I'm pretty sure they'll grow, because they grow anywhere. I think they're one of them plants. Whereas if you look after them too much, it's not. They won't like it. On UK, they don't seem to mention elderberries. I've filmed a couple of videos, and it's been nice to see them, Nick. Perhaps you can get one of your friends to come on for a visit, like you did a few weeks ago. Yes, Owen from the Welsh Gardener. I think we might do a collab series and live stream in a few weeks, because we're thinking of doing a collab where everyone can join in, on what got people gardening and why they like it, and just to talk about it, because we think some people might have some interesting stories. Even if you don't, you can say why you do it, and why you enjoy it, or whatever. You think you drown them, say to keep them wet, say you do. I think you should just put them in a pot and leave them outside and let the elements deal with them. If you could leave a like on the stream, if you haven't already, that would be great, thank you. So if someone hasn't seen the notification, it might get, and they're on YouTube, it might get, put in their recommendations. Who comes in lets their subscribers know. Yes, because Evan's got over 800 followers on Instagram now, because Hugh gave him a shout out once he got 500 followers, and then he got an extra 300 in a day. So Owen can get some viewers in like he did last time as well, and we might do a stream on his channel. Doesn't work, Spencer. Texas is very dry. Sorry, it's dry and wet here, so I'm gonna have to just 1 second. I'll be right back. I believe I'm back. That was very quick. I think I've got a cob now. I will have that in a bit after the stream. Someone's saying, tell my budgies to, yeah, they could do with being quiet, but we'll leave them. You have not had to water much. A lot of rain. Kate usually gets less than 10 inches of rain all the time. What's on your sandwich? Oh, cheese and onion. So I don't think we're going to do this for. I think we'll do it for about 40 minutes. Because I'm really want to get and do this, sort this bike out a bit. There are crops you can just drop the seeds and forget them. Others take a lot of care. Yes, they're all very different. You know, like some things can be battered. You know, you can't kill some things, whereas other things, you know, one day or one wet day and they'll just curl up and die. Trig. One second. There you go. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them. Kate saying when she lived in North Florida, got so much rain that you could grow almost anything. Is there anything that anyone else struggled to grow other than elderberries? What was it? I struggled to get pansies from seedlings to big plants quickly. They always stay small for a long time, and then they always just have little flowers on, and then you plant them in the ground and they just shoot off. I can't get them into like big plug plants. But anyway. You can't get spring onions to germinate. I think I used to put mine too deep and they never grew, so try just putting them on the surface, and once they start sprouting, just lightly cover them up gradually. Kate has a problem with vine borers. We have 9 likes on the stream, so thank you very much for that. Thinking of getting a very fine mesh to keep all the borer moths out. Yeah, I think once I get my cabbages in, I need to make some sort of frame to go around them. I think we'll just have 2 more minutes. This has only been a short stream, and we'll get going because it looks like it's about to rain, and I want to sort this bike out. I can do it in the garage, but you know I don't want the cold. So, and I need to eat the sandwich. So, if there's any last minute questions anyone wants to ask, feel free to ask them. What's up with your bike? Oh, it's not. I'll show you. RXPIDZ. Sorry, it's probably like Rapids or something. I can't pronounce names. I swear I've heard your channel at school. I don't know who you are, but anyway. Basically, I found. Don't tell. This person obviously goes to my school, but don't tell no one obviously in chat or anything. Where it is like, but anyway, next to our school there's that little river thing, and along the bank there I found this little BMX thing. It's a bit, you know, bad. The bearings are that bad in the back that you can't. It gives you a headache just listening to the wheels spinning. So I'm gonna try and do it up and sell it, or if I find another one, because there's always bikes being dumped everywhere. If I find another one, I'll do that one up and sell it or give it away. Just give it away to someone that can't afford it. Help someone out or sell it or whatever. And then this one, I might make it into a wheelbarrow with the wheels and that, and some pallets or something, or some old scaffolding boards would be nice. But we'll have to see. I just need to clean it out first. Oh, it's Jake Dale. Hey up, Jake. So yeah, this is the bike. It's the cog on the front's massive, so it's not the best. It's like a kid's one, I think. So the seat's rotten. I think someone the plastic seat, hard seat underneath it had a cover on, which is probably ripped or something. Someone's put this blue thing on. It's a typical cheap thing, but it don't walk. Some of the cheap BMX will weigh an absolute ton, but this one is actually quite light anyway, so we'll wash it out. I'll just take it completely to bits. Every screw, brush down, wire wool down, everything completely taken to bits and put back together with some grease, oil, and it needs some grips because it ain't got no grips, and because it's got brakes for the handlebars to spin freely around, it's got this thing on it to click the brake cables so they don't snap, and that's broke, so the brakes don't work, but we can get that back working. Right, see you, Jake. So I think I'm going to get going now. I'm gonna go sort this bike out. So yeah, I hope to see you all in the next one. Thank you for everyone stopping by and liking the stream. So yeah, thank you very much. It's been nice doing this little stream, even though it was short. So I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye, everybody.